Yes, it is on now. So, ma'am, before we continue our session, I would love to know about you.
Yeah, Roshan, as you know, I am Ritu Pathak and I actually live in Agra, the city
Hmm.
of the Taj Mahal. So I have been raised here and still also I'm living in Agra, enjoying the weather here. And I'm an English teacher. I have completed my MA in English literature, earning a gold medal in the same field.
That's
So
great.
yeah, this is all about me.
Would you like to know about me?
Yeah, sure. I would like to know about you.
Well, my name is Roshan and I am from Bihar. I recently graduated with English honors and currently I'm also working as an English teacher in a school. And I have started a YouTube channel where I talk about books, movies, and talk to people like you.
Very nice.
So,
Actually, a
ma'am,
day before
yes.
yesterday, I was just scrolling some random videos, and as I
Hmm.
messaged you, I stumbled upon your video, and I liked it so much. The way you talk, the way you interact with other teachers, you make them comfortable. So it's my first session with you. So I thought to give it a try because I just think like I have heard many learners saying that they began the journey like they started reading the stories or the books or the newspaper. So what
Hmm.
I have done in my own life that I
Hmm.
believe in trying on things differently. Like this is also one of the interactive session which I requested you to connect
Yes.
with me. And thanks once again, you accepted my request.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for writing. It's not that I have been doing it for a long time, so I'm quite new at this. And like for, I guess 3 months back, 3 months ago, I was doing it for the first time with another teacher. I think she was a teacher, Santa ma'am. And I really love the way she let other people talk. So that's why I feel like, whenever we are connecting people, it's our duty to let them express themselves, right? You are guest on my channel. So if I go on somebody's channel, then I try to speak as much as I can. So thank you for writing. Ma'am, I would love to talk about, English literature. That why you did MA and how was your journey?
My journey was quite tough, to be very
Why?
honest, because there was a lot on my plate, and
Hmm.
I have to cover so many responsibilities at the same time. My responsibility regarding my family and my responsibility regarding completion of my education. But
Hmm.
I chose MA in English literature because of one important reason that I have a passion for English literature the day I was born. Actually, my mom was a teacher.
Wow.
So I loved to, I mean, I enjoyed looking at her, how she used to dress up, put makeup
Hmm.
on. So being a child, I used to think that, wow, being a teacher is such a glamorous profession. It is not.
Yes,
No,
yes.
it is not. I realized today
After
that it
you,
is. Yes, once I dived into this, in this field, I get to know that it is not that easy. It
Hmm.
shouldered a lot of responsibility. You,
Definitely.
yes, the students are dependent on you. Sometimes I have to go and attend some parties, and because of my students, we are having the
Hmm.
exams round the corner. So you see that there are with every, like, you are a YouTuber now, right? You are an
Hmm.
influencer and a very amazing one, that I must say
Oh,
for you.
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
So you have your own responsibilities, and that you
Hmm.
can understand that we have so many responsibilities. Sometimes we even don't like to, take the class. Sometimes I have actually
Yes,
acute
we are
attack of
having long
migraines
days.
also.
Yes,
Sometimes I have acute attack of migraines also, but then the what do I think is the show
hmm.
must go on.
Yes,
Even if we have problems in our life, we should not attach the personal problems with professional ones if we are
definitely.
professional in the true sense.
And especially as a teacher, like you, as you talk, you have a lot of responsibilities. You have to make sure that you are being there regularly. And the way our education system is constructed, we cannot miss our classes, right?
Definitely, definitely. Recently, I have also enrolled myself in one non-profitable organization
Hmm.
where I have to teach underprivileged children. It's a non-profitable, so I hope you understand. We don't have any
Hmm.
monetary benefit from it. But I love to teach those unprivileged children, because if we are not, shouldering our responsibility towards our nation, then who will be? We
Hmm.
are not.
I really appreciate what you are doing, ma'am. Like
Thank you.
suffering with all this illness and doing it regularly. That's really cool. I really appreciate it.
So, Roshan, if you
Hmm.
don't mind, I would like to ask you that how did you and why did you chose this field of teaching? I mean, basically English, and you can speak. I see that you are good at English. So, why
Hmm.
have you chosen to be an English teacher? And what were the troubles that you faced in the journey?
Actually, ma'am, it's quite ironic that I never wanted to become a teacher. Like, when I was in class 11th, I always told my friends that, I will become anything but a teacher. That's what I used to tell them. But because of my internet issues, like I did nothing but watch movies, went on social media, and I wasn't studying anything. I realized that, and I was a kind of rebellious kid because my parents would not let me play cricket, and I thought that they hate me. I was quite immature that time. So I wasted a lot of my time there, but as I was in my first year of graduation, I saw that what my father was doing, and I had a lot of responsibilities on my shoulder. That especially I had to take the burden of financial thing, because my father asked me that Roshan, you cannot continue like this. So I was reading a lot at that time, so I felt ashamed on myself what I was doing. So where I live in Bihar, there is not much part-time thing, you know. So
Yes.
I had to find a full-time job, and English was something which I was good at. So I thought, let's work in a school. By this way, I will become serious about my studies, and that was the first step. I didn't enjoy my work in the first few weeks, but as I started interacting with the students, I really found that I was able to see the gap. Like this is the part where I'm missing. So I started enjoying it. Apart from the paperwork, I really loved interacting with the students, love to teach them, love to work on myself. So that's how my journey started. And and because of my hesitation, on being on a camera, I thought it would be great if I will start talking about books or movies which I'm reading and watching online. So this was my first step, like to get comfortable here. Then by watching YouTube, I got this idea I can also record myself. I can talk to people like you, and this way I will become more serious whatever I'm doing. Right. So
So,
this is what
according to you, teaching students is a kind of stress buster for you. It,
like in the beginning, I used to think that, like when I was in class 11th or 12th, I never really liked the tag as a teacher, right? Because where I come from, teachers are
not
like
very
I didn't have,
efficient. They don't
they're
have
not
efficiency.
appreciated, and they're not appreciated. Like in comparison to other occupation, they are not appreciated. Profession, they are not appreciated. So I never wanted to do that. But now I see like how much responsibility you have as a teacher, and especially people are depending on you,
Yes,
especially
definitely.
the students. So I'm enjoying it right now. But as you talked earlier, there is a lot of responsibility. So I have to make sure that I'm working on myself all the time.
So, have you just accepted this as your future profession?
Yes, I would love to continue it, and if I can, but I want to do it like online, more as in comparison to offline. Like I
Okay.
want to do it here, but I will continue doing it. Like I don't have any other choice but to continue doing it.
No, no, but you are good at whatever you are doing right now, you are good
Hmm.
at. So it's better, instead of skipping or changing to another profession. It's if
Hmm.
you are all set and if you love this profession, this is one of the best professions. I can vouch for that. That's
Yes, I have been
definitely
working. Yes, I have been working for the past 2 years. So I have also realized that there is a lot of scope here. I'm being honest with the students or the thing I'm providing them, then definitely I can change their life. I can change my own life too.
yes, and there is actually a feeling that's a
Hmm.
good feeling, a positive feeling. If you are doing something good, then you
Hmm.
feel energetic at your heart, in your mind, and that's very important. You emotionally feel very strong. If you are, even though you are broken, if you are
Yes.
heartbroken, even if
Hmm.
I hope you understand, even you are heartbroken, even if there are
Yes.
so
Yes.
many problems around you, you are encompassed with so many problems, but still, when you
Hmm.
enter the class and you face the students, You
Hmm.
forget, I think, what I do, or what personally happened to me as well. Once
Hmm.
I entered in my class and connect with my students, I forget all my worries. And
Yes,
this,
it
I think,
happens.
that's one of the best advantages of being a teacher.
Definitely. I'm definitely going to recommend this session to my students because there is one story I'd like to share here. Because of some issue, I had to change my school, my first school. And I wanted to take a break and start studying for myself, for my better future. And I didn't realize that my students were so connected to me. Like I had no idea. And they literally started crying the day I told them, this is my last day. And you won't believe how moved, how I felt that time. Like it
You
was,
were
I didn't
overwhelmed,
want to,
like
I was
you were
overwhelmed
overwhelmed.
and literally, and seeing them crying, it made my heart break. Like why I'm doing it to them. Like I could stay longer, I can still work on myself, but there are times when you have to take that step. But I have returned to that school once again, and I'm trying to do my best working here and managing everything.
That's amazing. See, in this selfish world, don't take me
Hmm.
otherwise, this world nowadays is being very rude, very selfish. And
Hmm.
if you find people who are loving you, who are
Hmm.
appreciating your hard work, then it's something, I can say that it's something that you are an amazing person. If people are loving you, maybe they are
Hmm.
your students, maybe they are your
Hmm.
parents, your friends. So you
Hmm.
are, you can say you are the, what do you say, the soul of the society, a good soul of the
Hmm.
society. You
Hmm.
can have that positive reflection on others.
Definitely. Ma'am, I'd like to take your permission because I have been receiving a few comments that Roshan, you should not be drinking coffee while you are talking to seniors. So may
It's
I?
okay. Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. I don't have any problem. I'm not that kind of uh, rude and very stubborn kind of person. Life is very short to enjoy.
Hmm.
Life is
Like
very
I'm
short
very
to
chill,
enjoy. I'm
but like,
also, Roshan, I'm also at the very same time, and I don't
hmm.
mind it. You can drink coffee, tea, whatever you want.
But like in my previous two sessions, I was having coffee, and like some of the comments they were saying, also this is not good thing. You should not be drinking coffee in front of a senior. I was like, dude, they are there, and how I'm being rude to them. So, ma'am,
Actually,
uh,
we have
yes,
a
sir.
we have lot of time nowadays.
Hmm.
We stumble on any random videos, and we take time to pass negative comments. Now, here I
Yes,
want to just say one thing, that instead of passing negative comments on others, why don't you guys treat yourself with something positive?
positive. Yes.
Right?
If you,
I don't
hmm.
find this very praiseworthy that you are all set to pass rude comments on others. Sometimes
Hmm.
I also feel something, if something is not going according to me, if I don't
Hmm.
like any clip or any video, any random I say, then instead of passing comments, you stop by that to pass comment,
Hmm.
and that is negative also. What I feel, that if you can't do something good, don't do something bad.
Don't do
Struggle
something
up.
bad. That's what
You
I
are
do.
not there, na? You are not there to
Hmm.
stop them. You are not there to invite them and come
Hmm.
and put some or drop some negative comments. They should have scrolled up. They should have changed the video, but no,
Yes.
they chose to put negative comments. So Roshan, you don't worry about those, because in this video, I know that we will also get some negative comments, right? So if you are
I hope
doing
so. I
something
hope
good,
not. I hope not.
I mean that if you are doing something out of the box, if you have decided
Yes.
to do out of the box, be ready for the negativity,
Yes. Yes.
because
It happens.
uh, if positivity is 40% and negativity is 60% in the whole world, and people
Hmm.
leave no stone unturned to put you down. So don't
Yes.
let them to put you down. When I was in my 8th standard, one of my
Hmm.
relatives, he come up to only say that you can't do anything in English language because your
Oh.
language is so poor that you
Hmm.
can't frame even one single sentence properly. You don't know anything about the vocab, you know
Hmm.
nothing about grammar, you know nothing about the structure. I said, okay. So instead of enhancing the level of negativity, I chose to take it as a challenge. That okay,
Yes.
you told
That's
me
great.
that I can't do anything, now
Hmm.
I will show you. Now that same relative yesterday pinged me up to
Hmm.
request that can I take care of his child because he's having
Mm.
boards this year. Then I just spoke. Yes, I just spoke
Hmm.
that saying that
Hmm.
you said earlier when I
Remember?
was in 8th standard, I couldn't do
Hmm.
anything good at English. He said, no,
Hmm.
no, that was not. And he just twisted. He twisted
Hmm.
his statement saying that, see, if I wouldn't have made such statement, you
Hmm.
couldn't be here. I said, okay, stop it. Because I never promote negativity in my life. Because see,
Hmm.
it's a
Hmm.
magnet. Negativity is
Yes.
a magnet. If you are a negative person, you will attract negativity. Definitely. So if you are a positive person, you will attract positivity. It's your choice what you want on your plate. That's your
Hmm.
personal choice.
Ma'am, like I struggle with it a lot. I try to be like, if I'm talking to you, I will be as positive as I can. But like, I like to stay with all my space. But at that time, I always look at the negative spectrum. This is something which I have been trying to, get rid of, and like to build a mindset like you. Like what I think, like how long did it take you to become like this? Having an outlook of positivity all the time.
That's your perspective, dear. That's your
Hmm.
perspective. You just think one thing. What do you think? People don't pass negative comments on me? Yes. They leave no stone. I say, okay, if you're not happy with
Hmm.
me, just walk out. Just walk
Yes.
out of my life. I close the door for those people forever. Because once
Hmm.
if I reopen the door, they will
Hmm.
again put some negative comments and which definitely no one likes. If I say that I
Yes.
like negative comments, I am a liar then. I'm telling you a
Hmm.
white lie, you know. Nobody likes negativity.
Hmm.
So it's your
Nobody.
choice. It's your choice. Now, if you are out at a party, take it like that.
Hmm.
If it's a buffet system, what you
Hmm.
select? What
The
dishes
best
would you
one.
like to do? Yeah, life is a buffet. Take it like that. You take what you know is better for you.
Hmm.
Just close your
Yes.
eyes from those people, from those relatives, from those friends who always busy in backbiting. There are people.
Hmm.
There are
Yes,
people.
there are.
They are
Hmm.
good at your face. And
Hmm.
again, they will backbite you. And later
Hmm.
on, when you come to know that you will feel like crying and you will become sad and dejected, but then you are
Hmm.
disturbing the serenity of your own life. Don't
Hmm. We
disturb
should
the
not let.
serenity of.
Yes, we should not. So, ma'am, I really love talking to you, and hopefully we can do it in future too. Last question, then we will
Absolutely.
wrap it up. I haven't asked a single question related to language learning, literature, and we have talked so much, right? And the viewers' attention span is that not that good. They won't even watch our 20-minute long session. So I'd love to do it in future. Last question, please give some suggestions if somebody has watched this far, that what they can do to improve their language.
Yeah, this question has been asked many a times from my viewers, from parents, from children. Also, I
Hmm.
always suggest read. Read
Hmm.
as much as you can. And don't
Hmm.
not only read, but speak up also. Like whatever you are reading, speak up
Hmm.
loudly. You should speak
Hmm.
so loudly and clear that you could hear your own voice. That is
Yes,
the best trick, and practice makes you perfect.
perfect.
And one thing also, before
Hmm.
wrapping up this beautiful session, amazing one, Rome was not built in a day. Rome was
Yes.
not built in a day. So you have to
Hmm.
work
It takes
hard.
time.
It
Hmm.
takes time. Be consistent,
Hmm.
be resilient, and keep on working in the progress in the to just achieve what was your target. So we would like
Thank
to
you, ma'am.
wrap up now. It's time. We are running short
Yes,
of
sir.
time, but
Yes.
lovely session. Lovely session.
Same here, ma'am. Enjoy talking to you. And we are going to do our second session hopefully whenever you have time. Right?
Definitely, definitely. Bye
Bye.
bye, Darshan. Take care. Thank
Bye,
you.
ma'am.